what the county has approved, and we believe that it does not comply with the relevant code and statutes. And we would request that you reverse the approval. And I would just briefly point out that in our written initial objections, we also objected based on some of the conditional use criteria. I'm not going into those today because I don't believe we get there because it's not a permitted use at all. And but I did want to point that out, that should this move further, that there are other points that we believe we've made a sufficient case on that we could continue those as objections at LUBA. So thank you for the opportunity to testify.
Thank you. Any questions for Rob?
No, thank you.
Sure.
Is the Clackamas County case the one, I don't remember the name on it, but is it the one that involves the trailers, the trailer rental and sales?
I think so.
Okay, thanks.
It's City of Sandy versus Clackamas County. I'm not a lawyer, so I don't want to practice law and try to get too particular on that stuff.
Okay, thank you. Appreciate it.
Am I done?
I think
Is
you're good.
there, yeah,
Thank
sorry. Is there any other testimony in opposition to either of the applications? And I forgot to mention, if you're online, please raise your virtual hand. Uh-oh, do we need to stop? Okay. Okay. Okay, that brings us to public agency reports.
Thank you, Madam Chair. The county sanitarian responded that there are no conflicts with either request. As the applicant noted, the city of Carlton responded with concerns regarding the farm stand docket C-15-23 out on Panther Creek Road. That property has access to city water as it passes through their property, but it's only intended for residential use and not commercial. The applicant responded by saying they can abide by the city's concerns and won't be using it commercially. And that concludes public agency reports.
And that's because there is an existing well on the property.
That is correct. Yeah.
Okay, rebuttal by the applicant.
Thank you, Commissioner Steve Elzinga again. Sometimes truth is stranger than fiction. And I just heard the line that wine is not a farm product. In Yamhill County, Oregon wine country. I don't think that's an accurate reading of the law. And it's certainly a terrible public policy. What about roasted hazelnuts? What about beef that's butchered and then packaged? It's the same basic idea. Wine is a farm product. I'm not going to go into it. You all know. It would be a radical reinterpretation of decades of Oregon case law to adopt the appeal argument that's being advanced here. The Oregon Supreme Court has rejected this argument. The Oregon Court of Appeals has rejected this argument, including in a case brought by this same party 10 years ago. The neighbors speaking support, we very much appreciate their support.